Yo, today was an interesting day. Had a lot of stuff to do with family, that kind of stuff, so I didn't get as much done as I wanted to, but I prioritized working on the course, just research. And I think I finished a big chunk of it. Like, there's not nearly as much left. I guess probably about halfway through, maybe a bit more. Um, and I was really like when I was writing down things, I really made sure to go in depth. So like I reread a couple notes I had like 2 hours later after I had to do something with my family, and I understood everything perfectly. And that way, I'm just gonna be rereading those notes over and over to really just ingrain it into my brain and get a full understanding of everything that I can get. And then as soon as I'm done with that, tomorrow I'm gonna finish the course no matter what. And when that's done, I'm going to take everything I apply and start planning out like exactly how I want my own content, my own content to be structured, how I want that to progress, and ultimately how I want that to sort of start playing out in terms of how often I post, that kind of stuff. Just starting out, it's probably gonna be like 2 times a week, something like that. But I do know that posting every day is very good, and in some cases even twice a day. So I'm not too sure about that though. So I'll have to look into that. But um, like I've already on my whiteboard. I have like a list of things that I found for myself were insanely like powerful in terms of mindset and just reframing the way I think about certain problems. And what I'm gonna do is break those down into actionable steps and then make videos about those steps of how to finish up each thing, and then like an overall video where it goes over like the entire thing. And then if you want more in depth, maybe I'll make some longer YouTube videos or something about that. But like this is just the beginning of it. I'm not planning on like getting content out like until next week. Just because right now I have school like starting and things like that. It's not like starting just yet. I think it's starting in like a week, maybe. It's something like that. But we have a bunch of stuff to set up since I'm online now. Have to set up like our accounts, make sure everything works, that kind of stuff. I have a call with one of my teachers tomorrow to like get familiar with all the software and stuff, which I hope it's not like the previous one I had at my previous school, because that was just a nightmare. But I don't know, it's school, so they probably have some budget system. Anyways, today I didn't go to the gym or anything like that because just every part of my body is sore, and I'm kind of happy about that because that means I pushed myself really far when it came to my last couple of workouts and runs, which is exciting. But I'm gonna look into like some stretches and things like that tomorrow as well to really make sure I can just recover well before I have to run next time or before any of that stuff, because then it just ends up like piling on the damage, and then I'll just have like a week where I just can't do anything, and it hurts me a lot whenever I can't go lift or something like that because I don't feel good, and it affects how my quality of work because I just feel like shit the entire time. And like because of that, it'll affect my thinking process and just how how long I can focus for and things like that. So just overall improving, overall just kind of figuring out like a system for my day-to-day life of how to make everything run smoothly. So things are going well. My one thing for me is every day I want to make small adjustments like I am right now, the like what I described just now, so that then later on in maybe like a week or so, I can come up with a really good system of what time to wake up at, all that kind of stuff. Then like once I get the basics out of the way, once I get like my recovery and health out of the way, like it's just figuring out how do I focus for long periods of time, what time am I most effective when I'm working, and things like that. And then you just build around that, and just figuring things out like one step at a time, I guess. And that's about it. I hope that made sense, and I'm about to go to sleep. I'm extremely tired, and I hope you guys did something productive today. good morning or good night if it's whatever time zone you're in. And I'll update you guys on tomorrow.